There is a new attack at Capitol at United States.
Oh, what was it?
A stupid guy with that knife. And
Oh,
it was being killed by the police.
well, better stupid guy with knife than stupid guy with airplane.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. I'm in. I'm gonna start your controls.
Yes.
Active aircraft is gonna be fly-by-wire. My
Yes.
name is
Correct.
Bullhorns. Update rate 40. Connection time at 30. Save
Check.
settings and start
And
server.
your connection start as a observer only.
Yeah, and your control codes. Here we go. It's in the your control codes now.
Yes, I see it. Lima Echo Foxtrot Foxtrot Oscar.
Yeah, waiting for your connection.
Should I eat fly or connect first?
You can hit fly first, and then are you in the cockpit?
I'm at the world map.
Oh, okay, yeah. You just hit fly and then meet me on the. When you're in the airplane, you can connect.
Okay. So on this new checklist, yes, I see that you're going from the left to the right.
Yes, that is correct. There's a little bit different layout now. So you follow it left side first, then you go on top to the right page and follow that down.
Yeah, it's like the top panel.
Yep.
Okay, I'm connecting your control.
Okay. I see you. Clicking. We are now equal.
Okay, can I hit ready to fly?
Yes. And I will
Okay,
go to
let
I will
it
go to
move to the
West.
right.
I will go to West Europe.
Bullhorns? Yoda?
Let me move to the right side.
Is this on Unicom?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Yep.
Blue Thunder has half of his ramps missing, and his parking spaces are nowhere near the same as mine. And I am going to update, but he's missing ramp 31.
Well, it shouldn't be a problem because when you connect, just have him spawn in anywhere on the airport, and as soon as you connect, he will warp to your position.
All right, okay.
If you just move. So when he connects, just do slew for a meter, and then you should both be at the same location.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, where were we? Okay, so do you have the document open?
Yes, I have.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes,
Let's
let's
start.
go.
Okay, so battery 1, battery 2.
On.
External power,
Check.
8 ears, 1, 2, 3.
Check.
You can select the brightness on your displays.
Yes, I'm going to.
We have a lot of lighting. It's a fine, clear day, so we don't need too much light in here, but a little bit won't hurt.
Okay. Lighting adjusted.
Yeah. Also going to increase the brightness of the DUs. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Okay, so parking brake is on. And 80s, we have that, but I'm going to check it again. Hang on a second. Fetch. So at Landvetter, where we are now in Sweden, it is 010 at 9 knots, so 9 knots from 10 degrees. Cav OK. 5 degrees. QNH is 1018. That is good. So we don't need to. The weather also is.
I still QNH 1013. I should press B.
Yep. You can press B, and that should say 1017. And
Yes.
I press it. I have 1018. So
Yes.
because we're on different servers, the weather can be a little bit different, but that's okay.
Yes, QNH is both 1018.
Yep. Yep. Cool. If you press B now, it goes to 1017. But that's fine. Since I'm flying,
Yes.
we're going to use 1018. Okay. Crew supply is going on. The fuel pumps will come on as well. And I'm going to set the climate control to something sensible. Gonna get the probe heat on. Set the emergency lights to armed. The no smoking will come to auto, and seatbelts can come on. And the nav and logo light will go on as well.
Correct. No white lights.
Yep. On the pedestal, anti-skid and nose wheel steering is on. Radios, we don't need them, so we'll leave those on.
Let me see. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
No string on.
Uh,
Anti-strings on. Yes.
yeah. Thrust levers in game and in real life is set to idle for me and for you.
Uh, yes, it's idle.
Okay. Engine master switches are off and the engine mode selector is normal. Speed brake
Yes.
lever is retracted and off, and flaps are 0.
0.
Transponder mode, both of us can set that to auto because that do not translate. And you can set the altitude reporting to on as well. And I saw you set the TARA, so that is good. And I'll set it to all. ATC clearance, we are going to, just hang on a second. We are cleared the Tarkov 3 Romeo departure for runway 03. And I'm just going to check the initial climb for that. Show chart. Transalt 5,000. Initial climb is 5,000. Yep, okay. So transalt and initial climb is 5,000. Okay, so that is what we are cleared, so that is okay. Okay, and we'll go down to the MCDU menu.
Yes, I'm just adjusting the brightness.
Yep. I'm going to go to the McDo menu. I'm going to go to Options, AOC, Sim Brief, and here I'm going to set 88593 and enter that into the user ID. You now have 88593 in the user ID box.
Yes.
I'll go to the init and request init. And it should be completed.
Yes, it is.
We have Echo Sierra Golf Golf to Echo November Bravo Romeo with the alternate of Echo November Zulu Victor. We are Eurotrans 1. Oh, and you're transmitting all the time now. I can hear your TV very loud. Thank you. Cost index is 27 and flight level is 360, not 21.
Let me put my TV on mute.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to go to the flight plan page and you can program this one. If you will be so kind as to go to the departure page.
Sorry. Okay.
You click. Yeah, you click Echo Sierra Golf Golf. It says from Echo Sierra Golf Golf. You click that little button next to it on top there on the menu. Yep.
Okay,
and
sorry.
No problem. And departure is going to be runway 03. And you can scroll down to Tarkov 3 Romeo departure. Yeah. And no transition. That is correct. So you can insert it. And now you can click the flight plan page one more time to make sure we're on the top. Yep. And you can read everything.
Okay. From Echo Sierra Golf 03. Next, Golf 404, Golf 405, Golf 910, Tarkov V. Destination Echo November
Uh,
Bravo
yeah,
Romeo.
but you have to scroll. You have to use the up arrow on the keypad there to
Yes, I
keep on
see
going.
that. Sorry. Tarkov, Detna, AAL, Lagoon, Amsev, Badab, Desaccelerate, Echo November Bravo Romeo.
Yep, that is correct. Everything is perfect. Okay, so for this trip, we are going to get 6 tons of fuel. I will get that into our tanks right away. You do not need to set it. 36, 35, 34, probably 32. Yep, 32. Okay. So on fuel on board, it should say 6 tons and 20 kilos.
Correct.
Cool. Okay. So we are gonna. We do not need a rad nav for this departure. So I'll go straight to init B. You can go to init B now by pressing init and select the, yeah, there you go, perfect. And then set 6 tons of block fuel.
6-0 on block, correct?
No, 6, only 6, no 0. Yeah, and then you can just auto-populate the 0 fuel weight gravity. Just click it, and then it will populate into the scratch pad. Perfect. Our alternate fuel is 1.3 actually. So you can enter 1.3 into the scratch pad and enter that into the alternate time. Alternate, ALTN.
Where is? Ah, yeah, I see it.
Perfect. Yep, I'm happy with that. It's going to give us 200 kilos of taxi fuel. Trip fuel is calculated to be 1.9 or almost 2 tons of fuel. A flight time of 59 minutes. Alternate is 1.3 tons and a flight time of 37 minutes. So that will leave us with a final reserve of 30 minutes, and that is good. And
Yes.
extra is we'll almost have 2 tons of fuel when we land on our alternate, so we should be good, really good.
Yeah.
Uh,
For everything.
yeah. A minimum destination fuel on board will be 2 tons. Okay. So with that said, I'm happy. We're going to continue with. You can go to the perf page.
Okay.
And
Safety one.
we're going to have flaps 1. You can, yep. And trans alt is 5,000.
Is 5,000.
Cool. Thrust reduction altitude can be the way it is. I'm happy with that. That's about 1,500 feet above the ground. Yeah. Okay, on the IFIS control, we're now finished with, we don't need any speed restrictions here. It's going to be all 250 below 10,000, which is okay. We can go to the EFIS control panel and set our flight directors, set them to on. Increase the rain. I see the alignment is about to come in here. I see that we have speed and heading is in managed mode, and it's heading and vertical speed, and 5,000 set according to the initial climb clearance on the SID.
Check.
Yeah. After departure, I'm going to call for higher. We can set flight level 360 directly after departure, so I'm going to call that, and you can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
You can go directly to 360.
Yes, well, we can probably do an intermediate, but we don't need to. We don't have ATC anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's going to be busy anyway. So if we would set higher, we'd probably ask for like 14,000 or flight level 140. But we can see. We can see. You can start the APU.
It's on your side?
Thank you. Yep. Are you ready for the briefing?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to just walk us through the departure briefing. This is going to be a left seat departure.
Unicom for Bullhorns.
Bullhorns and Unicom, go ahead.
Was the departure to the west intentional? The Takov 3 Romeo to Detna?
Yes. Well, intentional in the way that it was that what SimBrief suggested. We could probably do a different route, but it's in the end what was selected.
Okay,
it will end up having you fly over my hometown.
Yes. Takov 3 Romeo it is.
Yep. Thank you. Okay, so continuing on with the brief here. It's going to be a left seat departure out of runway 03, and we're going to do the TACO 3 Romeo departure with an initial climb restriction of 5,000 feet. We're flying offline, so we don't have ATC to worry about. We don't have any speed restrictions, and it is an RNAV departure. So this will be flown on GPS, and we don't need radios. The initial climb was 5,000. Yep. So our V speeds are 123, 124, 128 with a trans alt of 5,000, thrust reduction altitude of 19902, and takeoff runway 03 with flaps 1, no flex. It's going to be set to 20 though, just by default in the program. No speed restrictions other, so we're going to leave 250 below 10. Other than that, it's going to be 290, I think it was. We can have a look in the cruise. Yeah, I don't know what it's going to give us, but it's probably going to be something around 290 or so. I'm going to hand fly, but some point probably below flight level 100, I'm going to ask you to engage autopilot 1. But I will probably have be hand flying for a prolonged period of time, just because I like it. Okay. But if we,
realistic, I know.
Yeah, well, not necessarily, because since we are still pretty new to this, if I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on, I will ask for autopilot 1 probably much sooner. But if things go smoothly, I'm going to keep it off for a bit. Okay. When it comes to threat mitigation, we don't really have a lot of stuff to consider with this clear, wonderful day today, but we do have the possible threat of your controls disconnection. If we should be disconnected during the takeoff roll, both of us should fly the plane, stabilize it, and once possible, engage the autopilot to then try to reconnect. Shouldn't do that right away. Should try to get the airplane up a little bit, like 2,000 feet of the ground or something, and then we can try. Okay. Taxi. Just going to have a quick look on the taxi charts here. Where it is. It's here. Yeah. So basically, we are. Behind us is Zulu. So we're going to taxi Zulu, and then on to either Juliet or Kilo, and then down to Yankee, all the way down to probably Bravo or Yankee holding point on runway 03. Probably going to do Yankee, since we're so many airplanes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any questions?
No, you can proceed.
Okay. Can you announce to Unicom that we're ready for pushback?
Did you hear? No.
No.
And no?
No.
Roger that. After pushback and taxi, hold short of the runway so we can wait for each other.
Oh, wait.
It should be your
It's
problem.
probably going to be a while, so you might want to hold off to with the pushback.
Okay, I heard him now. Yep. I for some reason I had you muted. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's why.
I think it was because we suspected you were broadcasting everyone else at some
Yes.
point. Yeah.
Okay, I was seeing strange because everyone is replying unless you.
Yeah. Okay, the APU is available. You can put the APU bleed on.
APU bleed on.
And disconnect the external power.
External power disconnected.
Okay, before start checklist, please.
Cockpit preparation.
Is completed.
Departure briefing.
Completed.
Pax signals.
On and auto.
Fuel quantity.
Is 6020.
Barrel reference.
Is 1018 set and let me. Oh, that's too. 1018 set and cross checked.
Obtain pushback clearance.
Okay, pushback clearance obtained.
APU bleed.
Is on.
Doors, ECAM cockpit.
Are closed and. Oops. Locked.
Okay. Beacon.
Is on.
Thrust levers.
Are idle.
Parking brake.
Is on. And what you say?
That's the doubt.
Before start checklist completed.
Before checklist is completed.
Yes, thank you.
At my mind.
Okay, I'm gonna call the tug.
Let me put my parking brake off already, so you don't have the issue.
No, you just. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, sure, that's fine. Okay, here we go. You can start engines 2 and 1.
Engine to start.
You have to select the master the mode selector too. Yep, there you go. And what you say now?
Wait for it. Fuel full on engine number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Engine is rising up.
EGT
AGT is rising up.
and N1.
N1 is rising up.
Pushback completed. Parking brake set. Tug disconnected.
Engine 2 is available.
Mm-hmm.
Starting engine number 1. N2 on engine 1 is rising up.
You just need to say N2. You don't have to say rising up. And then now at 9:22, you will see that the fuel.
Fuel flow.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And now you just say because you see the. Yeah.
AGT.
Exactly.
N1 also. Okay, engine 1 and 2 normal.
Thank you. Okay, after start checklist, please. And now I will do the APU. So I'll turn off the APU bleed. We don't need anti-ice. I'm going to turn off the APU. And you can do the next.
So, engine mode select normal. Ground spoilers arm. Rudder trim 0. Flaps 1. Trim, let me go there.
We can go, trim can just be 0.
Okay, trim set. ECAM touch page. Let's.
Do you remember where the push button? Yeah, good job.
Yes. ECAM touch normal.
And now you can do the checklist.
After start checklist. Anti-ice as required.
No, off.
Anti-skid new strings.
It's on.
ECAM touch.
Is checked.
Trim.
Is 0 units and rudder 0.
Flight controls.
Okay. Let's see. Now you can read what I'm doing.
Okay. Flight. Sorry. Turn left.
Ailerons left.
Ailerons left. Normal and right.
Ailerons right. And then neutral.
No neutral. Elevators up. Down. In neutral. Trim left.
Rudder.
Rudder left. Rudder right. Neutral.
Thank you. What you say now?
So after start checklist completed.
Bravo. Yep. Okay, you can do your flows for the taxi.
Okay. Auto brakes. Maxim. Predictive to ensure.
Do you remember where the Yep, perfect.
I just need time to go there. Okay.
Of course. Yeah, I will shut up. If you need help, you ask me.
Okay. So taxi clearance.
We have received it.
Taxi lights. Call.
Yep. You can give me taxi lights, please. Clear to the left.
It's now to taxi to runway.
Yeah, I didn't hear you. Did you say clear to the right?
Yes, clear to the right.
Okay, brakes released. And you can announce that we're taxiing to holding point Yankee on 03.
Team 3 is taxiing way to waypoint Yankee 3. Did you hear or
Yep.
I mute
Yep.
again?
I hear you. Perfect. So it's gonna probably be a little while before we are all ready here, I'm supposing. So we can probably take a 5 to 10 minutes break when we get to the runway.
So it's your time to speak. No, it's before take off. So
Yep.
You have time for that.
I have lots of time. Yeah, because I was thinking we don't need to do that checklist quite yet because the passengers, the cabin, we're going to be waiting for at least 10 minutes.
Yes. And I see that my FPS are not decreasing a lot.
Oh, so it's still pretty high?
35.
Oh, but that's good. Yeah, that's good.
Decrease a little bit, but it stays high. It's bouncing between 30 and 40.
Well, that's nice.
And
you're happy. You're happy with that, right?
Yes, and I don't see the lag that we have last time.
Mm-hmm. It's a really clear day today.
Yes, it's nice day to fly.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a long taxiway to go.
Yeah.
The other thing that I need to remember is when we request the weather information.
Yep. We can actually have a look at that when we are holding short of the runway over here.
Yeah, I think we can request from local weather.
Yep.
Yes, it's much better today with the FPS.
Mm.
There is something strange. You are putting QNH 1017 and it's back to 1018.
Yeah. When I press B, it's 1018. When you press B, you can try to press B now.
It's 10.
Yeah. So now it's the same. Was
No, it's
just
sync.
yeah.
It was unsync.
It's because of the server. There's a little bit different sometimes. On same server, no problem. But on different servers, can be a little bit different.
Okay.
Okay. Gonna hold short here.
Team 3 to Unicom. We are all shotting and at runway 3.
Yeah, you can basically say we're gonna wait for them.
We are waiting for you.
Yep. Bullhorns to Unicom. Could you guys give me an estimate on how far till pushback? How long approximately?
Team 7, we are about to push back.
Unicom Team 2 is about ready to push back.
Team 8 to Unicom, we're about 10 minutes off from pushback.
Team 6, we're about 10 minutes off.
Okay, we have time. So let me see. Let's go to menu. FMGC request.
No.
No, it's not this one.
Make do menu.
ATSU.
Yep, and then to the right.
AOC menu. ATIS.
No, not ATIS. Go back, return to AOC menu, and then WX request, weather request. There you go.
So I'm going request from Echo Sierra Golf.
And Echo November Bravo Romeo. So you can just, it's already in there, so you can probably just click send. Yeah.
Unicom Team 2 pushing back and starting up.
Now you wait for receiving the message.
I'm just eating my dinner.
Yes. Company message, okay.
You can go back to the AOC menu and then received messages.
Okay. This is my doubt. So we are going to cover what is 04/M0C.
Okay, so the first one is Echo Sierra Golf, which is the yeah. 02, that means the date of the month, so it's 2nd of April, which is today. 1850 Zulu is the Zulu time, and that is currently 2050. It's about half an hour, 1.5 hour old. No, sorry, half an hour old.
6 minutes.
Yep. And then 360 is the wind direction, which is coming from, and 08. Yep. Cav OK means ceiling and visibility OK, which means basically no clouds. And then 04 is the temperature. M5 is -5 dew point. And QNH 1018. R030995. I'm quite actually not sure what that means.
Okay, I'm not the only one with some doubts.
No.
Team 7 to Unicom, we are ready for pushback and engine start.
Okay, so I can print and put it in front of us.
Yep.
I think I'm out of paper. It's not coming anything.
Just a moment, I'll get something to drink.
Try to print on your side because on my side it's not working.
Okay, coming. I think maybe it might not be working because it's not part of the stable version. Let's see.
On my side it's not working.
And not on my side either, so it's not working. Out of paper. They didn't add paper in this version.
Okay, so it's better I take a print screen of this so you can set up this later. Okay, I have take a screenshot with snapping tool.
Okay.
We don't have it in front of us, but we have it. I'm going to fill up my bottle.
Yep.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Yep, so just sitting here and waiting, drinking our tea, waiting for people to start pushing back and coming over here.
In my case, I'm drinking water.
Uh-huh. Let's have a look over there.
I think when they start pushing back, we can do our checklist.
Yeah. Uh, we still need to wait for all the airplanes, though.
I'm going to make some pressure with my drone. That's a long runway.
Yeah.
I'm going to make some pressure with my drone. Them.
I think actually the runway is so big that you could land the moon. What is it called? The space shuttle could land here.
Yes, it is.
Mm.
It's quite big.
This is showed pushing back.
Team
Pilot,
7 is about to start taxi.
Oh, it's okay.
Did you saw the video of the A320 on a carrier?
Yep, yep, yep.
It's crazy.
Awesome.
I only see uh,
They are rolling, but still one play at the ramp.
We have Team 1 and Team 8 are still on the stand, I think. Funny thing is, it didn't seem like many had technical difficulties today with your controls.
Well,
True.
look,
Quite a performance.
yes, it looks that it's working fine today.
Yeah. Bullhorns to Unicom, could I have the status or ETA for pushback on Team 1 and Team 8, please?
Yeah, this is Team 1. We're just finishing off program number 2. Engines all up and running. We had a little bit of a problem, but we sorted that out now. Can you let us know what SID we were departing on as well?
Stand by.
I'm taking some time this morning to request because I have to read this PDF on a laptop with
Yeah.
a smaller
Just to confirm, I think it was
screen.
TACO 3R.
That is correct. It's the Taco 3 Romeo from runway 03.
Thank you very much.
The initial alt is 5,000 and the trans alt is 5,000 as well.
Thank you very
No
much.
speed restrictions other than 250 below 10.
Thank you very much.
Bull, I'm taking some time to reading the checklist because I'm reading on a laptop with a small screen.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
We're having a hard time syncing the proper version of the model. Is it okay? Like, what kind of problems did you have with development, and should we still go to stable?
Well, for us, the development didn't work at all. Like, the batteries wouldn't come on, the external power wouldn't come on, the ADAS wouldn't work, so I don't actually know what worked at all with the development one.
Okay, thank you.
Was that Nikio?
No, that was Muggsy.
Yeah.
And I think we were both using different versions, and we were seeing things happen. But so anyhow.
Because okay, Muggsy and Macho, are you where are you guys now?
This is Team One Yoda. We're just taxiing now to runway.
We are shut down and at the downloader to try to. We're trying to link up the same version.
Oh, okay. So someone did have a okay, yeah. So just make sure both are on the stable version.
Thank you.
No problem.
I don't see you on flight tracker.
We are not using it. I can start it though. Just hang on. The rest is history.
Bull, what is your name on flight tracker so I can see you?
Team 3.
Visible.
I don't see yet. Yes, now you are.
Yep. Bullhorns to Team 8 on Unicom. I don't know about you guys, but are you interested in some circuit training on around this area while we wait for the teams? I might expect that it's going to be maybe another 15-20 minutes. So, want to do a circuit training?
Sure.
Okay. And it's only for the teams that want to do it. Okay, we can do the before start checklist. No, sorry, before takeoff checklist.
Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, got it.
So you can do the cabin and the takeoff config, and then you can read the checklist.
Okay, calling cabin. ECAM, no blues.
Okay, so you read from the top, so flap setting.
Okay, before takeoff checklist. Flap settings.
Is 1 set.
Okay, to data.
Takeoff data is runway 03, V1 123, V2 128, climb blue, nav blue 1FT2, and 5000 set on the FCU.
Okay.
Then you reply reviewed and set.
Review and set.
Yep.
Echo memo.
Eco memo, takeoff, no blue.
Takeoff runway.
Okay, we'll wait for that. Releasing parking brakes, and you can give me the lights. We can give the landing lights, the strobe lights, and the turn off lights. Team 3 is lining up on runway 03.
Strobe lights. And runway.
Yep.
So takeoff is received.
Okay. You can give me the takeoff before takeoff checklist after the line.
Just reading. Okay.
Yep.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Aren't you supposed to take off runway and take off clearance?
I call it, but you say you are going to wait for them.
Okay, but that's fine. Takeoff before takeoff checklist completed. Can you announce that we're taking off for a left-hand circuit training on runway 03?
Team 3 to Unicom, you are taking off for a training circuit flight.
Yeah, left-hand circuits visual runway 03. Okay, cool. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, parking brakes released. Hundred knots.
7 lining up.
V1, rotate. Okay.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
And you can set 2,000 feet for me, please. Thank you. And you can turn the flight director off.
Team 2 to Unicom, we're taking off, or is someone just doing 2 circuits?
Circuits only.
Okay.
Team 8 to Unicom, pushing back from stand 5-3.
Okay. You can, let's see, you can set speed to 200. Pull it towards you. 197 is fine. Yep. Thank you. Oh, and I'm climbing. I'm gonna get it nose down. Set it to 197, please. Thank you. Muggsy and Macho, how are you guys doing?
We've both changed the, or hopefully synchronize the model, and we're just starting up again.
Okay. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Team 3 is extending its downwind to make room for other traffic.
Okay, my FPS still the same.
Speed should be 200 or less in the circuit.
It drops a little bit, but nothing real, nothing serious.
Can you give me speed 180, please? Oh.
Speed 180.
Thank you.
Team 2 to Unicom, holding short of the runway, half the traffic on approach.
Okay, Team 3 turning final. Runway 03. Flaps 2.
Speed decrease, flap 2.
You can select the speed to managed.
Speed to manage.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Auto brakes, arm the auto brakes. No, sorry, you can set the auto brakes to medium and the speed brakes can be armed.
3 greens on landing gear. Auto brakes set to medium. And what's more, speed brakes?
Yes, just arm them.
They are armored.
Thank you. And you can advise the cabin.
I don't remember what to say, sorry.
You can just advise click the call button for all on the overhead. There you go. Good job. Flaps full.
Speed decrease, flaps full. And I'm already almost everything in my head.
Good job. Okay, coming up to 2000 here. I think this is a good altitude to base. Actually, Team 3 is on base, not final turn. So we're about to turn final here for runway 03, Team 3. Okay, doing the turn now. Starting to come down. Maybe.
Well, this is interesting. If I'm watching inside the cockpit, my frames per second decrease. But if I go outside, it's still okay.
Mm-hmm. Can you announce Team 3 is on final runway 03?
Team 3 to Unicorn, you are final to runway 3.
You're doing a touch and go?
Full stop.
Oh, it's a full stop, right, okay.
Team 2 to Unicom, is anybody still on the stand? Or?
Team 8 taxiing to runway 03.
Silas, was that you? Did someone?
I was just I was asking if anybody was still on the stand or if everybody was taxiing out.
I think that Muggsy and Macho is, and they are still working out the technical issue.
Did you hear me calling?
It appears from the cockpit we're in different models, but it's working. We're just going to go with it.
Yep. Well, we're nowhere near minimums yet. That would be like 200 feet above the ground. So when you see that the green number, the radio altimeter is showing 800 now or 780. When that shows 200, you can call minimum.
At 80.
So now it was 500.
At 200.
200, yeah.
Wackel, did you switch to pilot monitoring?
Minimus.
Continue.
Ichigo to Unicom. Wackel, did you switch to pilot monitoring?
That is correct. Yep, Nico is flying.
Okay.
Team 7 is on final for runway 3, full stop.
Manual braking. Gonna exit here. Okay, you can announce that we're clear of runway.
Team 3 to Unicom. We are clear from runway.
Team 2 to Unicom, holding short of runway 3, have traffic on final.
Okay, you can clean up.
Okay.
You can leave the flaps to 1 though, and then arm the speed brakes. And turn off the runway lights. We don't need the APU.
Okay, I'm on it. APU is off.
Okay, cool. And lights.
Landing lights off.
Yep, thank you.
Ichigo to Unicom. I can't see Team 7 and I can't see Team 5. Am I the only one? That's pilot monitoring.
Can you see them?
Well, I see 1, 2, 3 ahead of us. And I see team. Let me see on flight events.
Team 7, clear a runway.
Well, I see Team 1, Team Yoda, Team 3, and the plane identification Bravo Romeo.
So Jacko and Tolstoy is supposed to be Team 5. Jacko and Tolstoy, are you here on Unicom?
I see Team 7. I don't see Tolstoy.
Yep. Jacko and Tolstoy?
We don't see you on the flight event.
They might be busy though.
So we have Team 2, Team 1, Team 3, Team 7.
Team
And
5.
who's identified by Bravo Romeo?
Team 6 is C Mugs, so Team 6 and Team 5. They're at the gate still.
Who is identified as Bravo Romeo and flight events?
I don't know. Probably Team 2.
No, Team 2 is in front of us.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
We have Team 2, the other Team 1, Bravo Romeo.
No, so it has
Team
to be
3,
Team 8 then.
Team 3, that are us, and just behind us, Team 7.
Yeah. Bravo Romeo Quebec Oscar Foxtrot on flight event. Are you Team 8? Bullhorns to Team 8 on Unicom.
Team 8?
What's your identifier on flight events?
Standby. Our identifier for Team 8 is Bravo Romeo dash Quebec 0 Foxtrot.
Could you change it to Team 8?
Just make.
Thank you.
We'll call.
I think Mugsy's doing the same thing as well. He needs to change his to whatever team he is.
Yeah. Team 6, I think.
But it should be only the pilot flying that set the flight event trackers on.
Yeah,
I
looks like
so.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you get double sight.
Double sight.
I've had double vision for years.
I already have double visions, my eyes and my glasses.
Setting the initial
Team
altitude
8
back to
Unicom?
5,000. Team 3,
Copy
go
on
ahead.
Unicom.
Team 8,
talking
we've
to
adjusted
me?
our call
Full.
sign.
Yeah, check, we can see it. Well, we could see it, but not any longer.
Now you've totally disappeared from flight tracker.
Okay, we should return to the before takeoff checklist, correct?
Yeah.
So let's do it.
Team 8 to Unicom. What's the expected holding time?
Well, I'm trying to get in contact with Tolstoy and Jacko, but I'm not successful.
Roger that.
Yes, we have time for a comfort break.
Yes, everyone take at least 5 minutes. I'm gonna pop into Team 5.
Tolstoy was the latest one to get into the channel because Tolstoy had problems with TeamSpeak. So he might be running a little late.
Roger. I'll pop into them just since I can't get any contact with them. Hello?
If they heard me or not.
Hello?
Hello?
No, that's why I'm here. I'm unable to establish contact with you guys.
Yeah, we're just pushing back. Did my transmission not go?
No.
Okay, we're pushing back.
Okay, cool.
We're just pushing and about to do the start sequence.
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for checking.
No problem.
All right.
Okay, so Team 5 is about to do pushback now. That's Tolstoy and Jacko. Team 6, Macho Island and Mugsy, how are you boys doing? Macho, I can see you transmitting, but I can't hear anything. Can you other guys on Unicom see that Macho is transmitting?
I'll check now.
Like his
On
little
or off?
icon is, yeah, on Discord. His icon is lighting up, but I can't hear anything.
He got unmuted, so we should be able to hear him now.
Macho, can you try again? How are you boys doing? Or Muggsy?
Sorry, were you calling for Muggsy?
Yep,
Yeah,
just
we were.
wondering what your status is.
So we're started back up again, and things were working well until we were trying to input things into the McDo. It's working for me, but it's not working on the other side. So I'm not quite sure what we're going to do, but I would say for you guys just to go.
I suggest that Macho, if he's the one flying, that the most important part is that his McDo is working. So if he has to program something that fucks yours up, just live with it. Your plane will be slave to him anyway. So it's more important that the pilot flying has the flight plan in order in the McDo.
Yeah, agreed. But it's his McDo that won't take his input, or like I can see it, but in his sim, it doesn't take it.
What, the pilot flying his McDo isn't working?
That's correct. His inputs aren't going in to his McDo.
And is the pilot flying the one doing the share cockpit server?
Your control server,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, sorry, your controls, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pop into your TeamSpeak and have a look at you.
I'm sorry, Bullhorns. There's more talk going on.
Hey guys.
Oh, since you are waiting, I'm going to put my soup to refresh a little bit.
Macho, can you share your screen with me, please?
I can. Just
to
real
be
quick,
ready,
maybe Muggsy could run your control server, but I'm going to go ahead and share my screen.
Yeah, because Macho, you're the one that has problems with your McDo, right?
That is correct.
Yep, so just share your screen in Discord.
Remind me how I do that.
You go down to Discord, and then where it says screen, you can click on it and it says share your screen. It's above the cogwheel for the options, and where you can also set your deafen and mute. There you go.
Alright, I just shared the app. We'll see if that's enough.
Okay, so go to the McDo menu, MCDU menu button, options, AOC, sim brief, 88593. That is perfectly correct. Okay, so you can go back to init button, click the init request, and that is perfectly fine. That is correct. What does your look like now, Muggsy?
I have init A screen on.
And does it fill from ESGG to ENBR?
ESPG to ENBR, yep.
Yep, that's good. Okay, so you can go to the flight plan page.
Those line items, it's like it wasn't recognizing when I hit any of the line things, but those worked.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to go to.
Well, what is your cost index?
You can go back to the init page, and cost index is 27.
Yeah, see, mine's 15, which is fine. I can put 27.
Mm-hmm.
But you're going to have to tell me what your values are.
Yep. So and the cruise flight level is 360.
Yep.
Minus 51.
Yep.
Okay, we can go to the flight plan page. And then I want you to read up all the waypoints you have here. And if Muggsy has them, he will be silent. If something's wrong, he will speak up.
Okay, starting airport is ESGG, and then there's DETNA.
Don't have that.
Okay.
I have RepCoo.
Okay, can you share your screen as well, Muggsy?
Yeah, just give me a sec.
And let me see your flight simulator. Right now I'm looking at the map.
Can you see the flight simulator now?
Nope.
Really?
You're not sharing your flight. Oh, there we go. Oh, sorry. Okay. To ENBR. Okay, that is interesting. Okay. Sometimes this can happen. I'm not quite sure. It's almost like it's cutting short the transmission from SimBrief, so not all the waypoints get transmitted. I'm afraid you'll just have to live with it. So let's go back to Macho. I'm going to look at you again.
Okay.
And I want you to go to ESGG, click it. Select the departure, 03. And scroll down a bit with the up arrow. Taco 3 Romeo, insert it. Does your Mugsy on the top there in the yellow, does it say 03 Tacos 3 Romeo?
And transition none.
Yep, insert. That is good. And you can go to the init page again, and then go to the init B page by clicking the right arrow. Yep. You're going to have 6 tons of fuel, so you can go to the sim menu for fuel, the little quick menu. Select fuel and weight. And
does Muggsy have to do this too, or
no? Let me just see. I have no idea because you've set yours to pound and gallons, and I don't know how to convert that. You can try put.
well, the
2.2.
pound, there's two
How many
pounds in a
kilograms did you have?
kilogram.
It's going to be 6 tons.
So it'll be 12 tons instead. 12. Oh.
12 pounds. But you have set yours to gallons right now.
And what unit is yours?
Kilos, but you can put it to LB.
It's 13.2 pounds. 13.2 thousand pounds.
Yeah, 13,200 pounds. Try to find that value. 13,200.
So you want me to move my fuel until...
Yeah, the slider. Okay, let's see. That gives you 10.5, so up a little bit again. 12. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, a little bit down again.
What are we aiming for?
12.5. No, it's 12.2. Yeah, that's perfect.
But it doesn't matter.
Oh, 13.2. Okay, up one then. That's perfect. Perfectly fine. You can leave this menu. Have a look in your upper ECAM. What does your fuel say? Fuel on board? It's
602.
6020, right?
6020. Yeah, 6020 kilograms.
And does yours say that as well, Muggsy?
Affirm.
Okay, you guys are good. So you can continue here and just set this up, and off you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Boy, did you see how much some things worked and some...
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. I'm taking the opportunity to take my soup.
Yep. Good time to eat. I already have some salmon. So it seems like we've solved the issue, somewhat at least. A little band-aid fix was necessary. It seems like not everything was being transmitted to both pilots when they tried to retrieve the SimBrief flight plan, so it didn't quite work, but the pilot monitoring will just have to live with his flight plan not being totally there. Everyone, we're going to depart in 5 minutes. So Team 6, we're going to leave without you, but I think you're ready soon, so you won't be far behind. And with so many planes that by the last one taking off, you should be quite close.
And you will have a nice welcoming team in Bergen.
Yeah.
We'll get
Nikio,
fire trucks ready.
Nikio and Wackel, your spoilers are up, just so you know.
Thanks for reporting the bug. They should be fine now.
Yep, there they are.
Team 5, we are taxiing to runway 03.
Great.
You are calling, Bull.
Yep, just getting a little bit closer. This is tower to team 2. You can expect departure clearance in about 2 minutes.
Sorry, Bullons, can you repeat that?
I said that this is tower to team 2. You can expect a departure clearance in 2 minutes.
Roger.
Team 2, roger that.
Do you want to prepare the before takeoff checklist?
Yeah, we can do the before takeoff checklist down to the line, please.
Okay. Flap setting.
Flaps 1 set.
Takeoff data.
This typical Swedish Norwegian weather, Bullhorns.
It's been quite good. It's not typical, I would say, no. So takeoff data is runway 03 and V1 is 123, V2 is 128, climb blue, nav blue 152 and 5000 set on the FCU.
Takeoff data review and set. Echo memo, no
Uh,
blues.
Takeoff data, all green, no blue. Check.
Takeoff runway.
Yeah, that will be after. So that we'll do that part when we get to the runway. Then I will ask you to do the before takeoff checklist after the line.
Okay.
Cool.
Team 5, is anybody on the West Europe server? I can't see your plane.
Yep. We are, most of us, all of the pilot flyings are on team are on West Europe. But if you have problems, it's just probably you need to change and cycle back to the server.
Do you see Team
5? Who's in Team 5 again?
Yako and
Tolstoy?
Tolstoy, yeah.
Yes, I see them approaching.
Well, I do see Tolstoy, but I don't. But he is on. He's the pilot monitoring, so he's on the North Europe
Yeah,
server.
I don't think they. I think maybe Tolstoy might be on a US server.
I'm guessing Tolstoy is correct.
Yeah, Tolstoy is correct. Yako isn't.
None, and therefore is not seeing us, nor are we seeing him.
Yeah, Tolstoy, could you ask your pilot flying to change to the West Europe server?
And if we're at it, I can't see Team 7. So, Waki, can you ask your pilot monitoring to switch to the North Europe server?
Team 1, winds are 010 at 10 knots, runway 03, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, Team 2. Excuse me, Team 1.
Team 2 to Unicom, was that clearance for Team 1? Say again.
Sorry, that would be Team 2. Yes, Team 2, winds are 010 at something knots, runway 03. You're clear for takeoff.
Clear to take off, Team 2.
Team 1, after the departing aircraft, line up and wait on runway 03. Tower to Team 1.
Team 1?
Yep, line up and wait, runway 03.
Team 1 lining up, runway 3. Team 1, ready for takeoff.
Stand by.
Standing by.
Team 1, winds are 010 at 10 knots, runway 03, clear for takeoff.
Thank you, traffic control, clear for takeoff.
Bull, can you change for external view so I can tell you that what I'm telling you about my joystick?
Yeah.
When you be there, tell me so I can show you.
Yeah, I'm outside.
I just moving 1 millimeter. My joystick, you see the rudder?
Nope. It doesn't do that for me.
Okay, for me it doesn't.
Yeah, because you don't have control over the ailerons or the externals. Yeah.
That's it.
Team 8, line up and wait, runway 03 after the departing aircraft.
Team 8, line up and wait after departing aircraft.
Team 5, the reason why you can't see me, I accidentally switched the button on group only in the menu.
Ah.
So I'm switched it back now.
No
so
problem.
I can't see you, and you can't see me, but tell story, please do.
Okay. Are you on flight tracker?
Yes.
Okay. As team what? Team 7?
Team 5.
Team 5. Yeah, I see you over there. Yeah.
This is Team 1, clear the runway.
Team 8, winds are 010 at 10 knots, runway 03, clear for takeoff.
Team 8, clear for takeoff, runway 03.
Team 7, do you mind just taxiing through us and line up on the runway 03 and wait?
No problem.
Sorry for the break in realism, but I think it's better.
No problem. I like it too.
Enjoying your ATCing?
Yep.
In reality, I'm enjoying my soup.
Team 5, I see you as parked on taxiway, was it Alpha, Yankee? Are you still standing still?
Yes, we continue taxiing in a few minutes.
Yep, please use taxiway Bravo and hold short runway 03.
Roger.
I don't see Team 7 on the runway. I don't see the plane at all.
No, they're on different. It's because I see him, but his pilot has turned off traffic, so you can't see anyone there.
No, on Fine Team, I don't see the plane in front of me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you look at my stream on YouTube, you will see a Walkie's plane there.
I see on the event flight tracker.
Yeah. Team 7, winds are 010 at 10 knots, runway 03, clear for takeoff.
Team 7, runway 3, clear to take
off. Team 5, please advise that, yeah, I see you rolling there. Team 5, you're cleared after the departing aircraft, line up and hold runway 03 via Bravo. Yep, that is correct. Bravo is the right turn where you are now. Team 5, you're clear to line up and hold runway 03.
Precision and hold runway 03.
Team 5, winds are 010 at 10 knots, runway 03, clear for takeoff.
Clear to take off, thank you.
Muggsy, can you give me a status on your issues? Are you ready for pushback soon? And Team 3, line up and after the departing aircraft, line up and wait, runway 03. Okay, line up and wait, runway 03, Team 3. Okay.
Fender, can you hear me?
Can you give me the strobe lights, please?
Strobe lights on. Runway turn off on.
Could you set the auto brakes to max, please?
Auto brake set to max.
Thank you. And I see they're rolling.
Can we proceed with our before takeoff checklist?
Not quite yet, because we need the takeoff clearance first. And Team 3 winds are 010 at 10 knots, runway 03, clear for takeoff. Okay, clear for takeoff, runway 03, Team 3. Okay, after takeoff checklist after the line.
Okay, takeoff runway 3. Takeoff clearance.
Received.
Landing lights on after takeoff clearance.
After
Checklist takeoff.
Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Yes, good. Okay, ready to go?
Go for.
Okay, parking brakes released. Thrust set, Mantoga, SRS, runway, auto throttle blue.
Thrust set.
100 knots.
V1.
Rotate.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Okay.
Too low, terrain.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Terrain.
Gear up.
Too low, terrain.
Okay. Thrust climb, climb. Flaps up. What you say?
Speed check. Flap 0 selected.
Okay, after takeoff checklist, please.
Disarm ground spoilers. And now you call after takeoff checklist.
Yes, please. After takeoff checklist.
Landing gear.
And this one you read by yourself?
Landing gear up. Flaps 0. Ground spoilers disarmed. After takeoff checklist completed.
Thank you. Can you set flight level 140?
147.
140. Set the altitude to 14,000, please. No, not the speed. Put it back. The altitude. I want 14,000. Thank you.
Set 40,000.
And you have to push it, so you have to have the up arrow.
Yes, I push it.
Yep, thank you. Okay, climb blue. Thrust climb and climb. Thank you. Passing transition altitude. Can you set standard, please?
Sorry, set standard.
Yep. The barrow reference. You pull it towards you. There you go. And then you can also, I will do the backup, the standby.
This
Okay.
is Team 1. Is Team 8 okay? They seem to have gone off on a tangent somewhere to the left.
Oh,
Teammate to Unicom, that's correct. We just noticed that when we were turning left. We're going to figure this out and fix it. Stand by.
No problem at all.
Okay, so standard set and QNH 1013 set and cross-checked.
Standby barrel.
Yep, that is set to 1013.
Okay. Yes, in set and cross-check.
Good job. Autopilot 1, please.
Autopilot 1.
Thank you. Autopilot 1.
Teammate to Unicom, our autopilot glitched out somehow. We're heading it direct to AAL right now.
Passing 10,000 for 14,000. You can do the lights and release the passengers.
Roger.
Flight level 360 set on the FCU.
Unicom to Team 2 to Unicom, leveling off at flight level 390.
Okay, let's set seat belts on.
Yeah, we can have them off.
But on the checklist, set on.
Okay, hang on. No, seatbelt says as required, so that is off.
Okay, off.
And taxi lights can also come off.
Taxi lights off.
Thank you. Yep, that's great. We're just waiting to get to our cruise now. And speed is 290. I'm happy with that. We're probably a little bit low on fuel in accordance to the plan, but we will have plenty for Bergen. Setting my range a little bit further out. I'm going to set 60 maybe. No, I'm going to do 120, 160.
Okay, we can relax a little bit.
Yep.
If you want, you can go to the bathroom.
Oh, thank you. You want to go first? I will go first, then you can go after.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, be right back. You have control.
Teammate to Unicom, we are having some problems with autopilot again. Stand by.
Unicom, kill the autopilot.
Okay, I'm back. You want to go?
Okay, you have control.
I have control.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back, sir.
So can you go on pre-descent?
No, that will be way too soon. We'll do that when we have about 150 nautical miles to our destination. We are currently at 342 nautical miles from our destination.
Okay.
So 125 or 140 miles from here. We're gonna. Sorry, 200 miles from here. We're gonna do that.
You have to tell me because I don't see.
Yep, no problem. So, how was your week? Did you have a good week?
Yes, I have to go to the office because I have one issue with one server
Uh-huh.
that we need to change some malfunction disks on our RAID set. The usual.
Okay, yeah. The eternal life of a computer technician.
In reality, I'm system and infrastructure administrator.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So everything that is related with servers, systems and authentications user is with me.
Hmm.
It was a long way in my career. I don't do hardware
Yeah.
repair technician anymore
No,
for
no.
about 20 years.
Hmm.
I'm far away from that now. You can say that I'm almost at the top of my career, so
Yeah, that's a good thing.
yeah, or not. I still have 18 years in front of me working before I can retire.
Uh-huh.
So, did you prepare anything special for the 6th of April?
Not yet. I'm thinking about it.
Don't worry.
Hmm.
Okay.
I haven't gotten that far yet. I was even late doing the stuff for today. But I
So,
do have something special. It's coming up, but it's not in relation. I don't think it's this week. I think it's the week after. It's going to be a very special flight in South America.
okay. And how is your job seeking?
Well, now it's Easter, so I don't expect to hear back from anyone yet. So when they didn't respond since last Friday, so this week has been basically a lot of people have holiday, they're taking vacation. So I won't expect to hear it back from them until next week.
But is it getting hard or it should be easy to get a new job?
Well, it's not too difficult to get a new job if I want to, but getting a job that is something I want is not so easy. So like yeah, the jobs I'm applying for are difficult to get.
But you still have a job right now.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, because a lot of a lot of people lost their jobs with this crisis.
Yeah. Well, I work in the welfare system, so when the rest of the country has a crisis, we tend to have a lot of people having. We need more people working for us.
Yeah. Well, right now I'm working at home.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go to the office since last March.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, I go there one time or another just to see if everything is okay. Then feel back home for 4 weeks
Yeah.
working at home.
Mm.
This is could be a little bit pain in the ass because my wife is on layoff, so I have to deal with her all the day.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, we're coming in over Denmark here and passing over the Aalborg VOR, which should be in about, yeah, just a few more minutes. We're 30 miles out.
You tell something about passing through your location?
Yeah, that is correct. So when we come to Amsev, that is in my near my town. It's my town is Kristiansand. If you look in flight tracker, flight event, you can see Team 2 is coming up on that one now. Bullhorns to Team 2 on Unicom. If you look on flight tracker, you will see that you're about to pass over Kristiansand, which is my hometown. So make sure to wave as you pass it. I will wave back up at you.
Yes, I see it.
Release lavatory tanks.
No.
Release fuel. Dump fuel.
I'll point.
Molotov.
I'll point my laser at you. Be nice.
Brace yourself.
Well, at least we'll wave at your mother. We can see her from here.
Good one. Okay, so Alt Star. We're capturing flight level 360.
Team 2 to Unicom, we are at flight level 390 doing about 240 knots indicated. What speed has everybody else gone? Because we look to be pulling ahead.
And we'll wave at Wockles, Mom. We can see her from here.
Come on, don't be shy. You can see her from space. She's like the ninth world wonder.
So this is Team 3.
Like you. Very liar.
Team 3, we are at flight level 360 and doing Mach decimal 784.
So if I can see Bullhorns saying goodbye at this window.
Not yet, because we're over Denmark, so wrong country. It's not quite yet. We're going to start doing the turn here shortly.
Do you guys have any news about the racing event to Keresis to get some money to the people that need?
Say again?
There is a race event at Microsoft.
Oh.
To join some money to give to the persons that really need.
Okay. I didn't hear about it. What is it? Like, is it in Flight Sim or just in Microsoft in general? You can send the money.
Well, I really don't see, but it's on the Microsoft forums.
The Flight Sim forums.
Yes.
Okay. No, I didn't see it. Okay, making the turn here. Next waypoint is Lagum.
Team 8 to Unicom.
Go ahead.
I've inputted the star, and the airplane is trying to go direct from Ratuk to Goddard. So it's bypassing 3 waypoints. Is that doing the same for you guys?
Haven't programmed it yet, but it sounds like the Microsoft Airbus, yeah.
Copy that. So be advised, Team 8 is going from Ratuk straight to Goddard.
Team 7, same.
We can actually try to program the rest of the things here. So if you would be so kind as to program the McDo, you can enter the performance data for the arrival.
You're talking to me?
Yep.
Okay. So what do you want me to
you can go to the next phase and next phase again, and here you can enter the QNH, the temperature and the wind that you took a screenshot of.
Oh, okay. Let me pick up.
This is Team 1. Is there any particular star we're using on arrival?
Team 8 to Unicom. We're using the Bada to Papa star to ILS Whiskey runway 35.
Via the GoDid transition.
So
Confirm Bada to Papa.
the temperature, so this is 02, it's the month. 02 is the day, so 18.
Was the temperature 18? Really? That sounds too high. I think that was the time. It's not there. The first is the day, and then the next is the time, and then after that, yeah.
Let me share my screen.
Just gonna see. The temperature is 3 degrees. 30. No, sorry, 03. Let me have a look. Yeah, you can just set 03. In the temperature. And let me give you the wind.
It's 0
It's
knots from
no,
60.
yeah, it's 10 degrees, 10 knots. So 10/10. Transalt is 8,000. And hang on, I'm going to give you the heights here. It's 230 on the decision height.
Team 2 to Unicom, can we have the approach information again, please?
Yeah,
Team
hang on.
Unicom, the approach information, the star is the Badab to Papa, and the ILS is runway 35, ILS Whiskey via GoDad.
Yep, GoDid.
Decision height set also.
Thank you. Okay, and thank you so much. And you can go to the flight plan and program our arrival. Oh, we have some turbulence.
You so can it's on decelerate, correct?
Yeah, you can click on next to the ENBR. You don't have to go all the way down. You can just click the white field there where it says ENBR destination. Arrival. It's going to be the ILS Whiskey for 35. 35, yeah. And the Bada to Papa via the GoDid transition.
Badab.
Badab to Papa, yeah. That is correct.
GoDid.
Yep.
Go ID.
Yep, that looks correct to me. You can insert it. And then you can go back to the flight plan. And if you're ready for me to review it, you can let me know. You can also set the auto brakes to low, by the way.
Yeah, we don't have any water on this runway.
No, and it's a long runway, so we can have low auto brakes.
Auto brakes set to low.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna have a little review.
Okay, you can review.
Okay, so we're going to Lagan, Amsev, Badab, Oktos, Dibma, Legta, Latsi, Deceleration, BR735, Ratug, Goded, Idava, final fix for runway 35, and then runway 35. Yep, that is all good. Gonna check the speed, the altitude constraints here. Gonna check my map. So at Octos, we have to be above flight level 90, so I'm going to just check that. Octos is flight level 90, that is okay. And GODID has to be above 4,000. Okay, so that is wrong. I'm going to click in there. And I can't actually do anything, so okay. Show charts. 3,000 for Idava. That is good.
Yes, correct.
Yep, so that's fine. And the perf, we have VAP of 125, VLS of 120. It's going to be a full flaps configuration and decision height of 230. 230 is your minimums call, and 330 is your plus 100 call. When we touch down, I want you to look for spoilers that they are deployed. You will see that on the lower ECAM. So you call spoilers deployed. And then I want you to look up at the engine page and look at the N1. It will, where it used to say available when you started, it will say reverse green. So you call spoilers deployed, reverse green. And then you can look for 70 knots, and then when we get to 70 knots, you can call 70.
Okay, the minimum is 230.
Yep.
And the other one?
330. So 100 above.
100 above. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, this all looks good to me. So it's going to be an I'm going to do an approach briefing. It's going to be an ILS approach into runway 35. So it's going to take us from south to north. We're coming in over the skerries of Bergen, so it's going to be a beautiful approach. Hopefully we'll be able to see the landscape. The initial initial approach fix is at Idava at 3,000 feet. That is where I'm going to call and set the go round altitude, which is 3,000. So we'll probably just leave it 3,000 for there. Actually, the approach, we can go back to the perf page, and it wasn't 8,000, it's 7,000 actually. So I'm going to set that in there for the trans alt, or trans flight level. Okay, looks good. It's going to be a long runway, and just going to have a look at what exit we're going to plan to use. I'm actually planning to do a long rollout. Going to try to exit at Alpha 6 or Alpha 7. But we'll see. Maybe we'll even stop at Alpha 5, but we'll have a look at that. And we're going to taxi to gate from there.
Team 5, I just had a crash to desktop, and I tried to load in again, but where should I put my aircraft now to connect to Tolstoy?
Teammate on Unicom, add Tolstoy as a friend in Flight Simulator and spawn in the air on him.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So, any questions?
No.
Okay. Good, good.
Team C2 Unicorn, I'm going to share the link of the Flight Simulator 4, where they are announcing a charity race event.
Yeah, I think Microsoft is holding a charity event, which RFS Neo is going to link to.
Yes, I put it on general.
Okay, you can now see my hometown if you look outside. Straight into the bay that we're flying over here.
I see a land,
very
green.
Yes.
Not your nose.
Yeah, and if you look straight ahead where our nose is pointing, it goes into some sort of bay area. And at the end of the bay there, that is my city where I live.
Okay. You live near the sea?
Yeah.
How is the water temperature?
Like 4 degrees.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And I'm complaining because my water is about 18 degrees.
Yeah, oh, that's a full summer temperature here.
Well, I'm used
in
to
the
the
water.
Brazilian water that
Uh,
we have temperatures about 28, 29, something
mm,
around there.
lovely. But we don't have any sharks though.
No, but there are some occasions that you can go to the sea
Yeah.
with no
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 sharks.
problems. No,
Mm.
no sharks.
Uh,
The problem with sharks is more near the sea because of the sea level that was increased, and the sharks now can't pass over the stones.
hmm.
That's why over the Recife.
Team 3 to Tolstoy. Or Tolstoy's team. I can't hear Tolstoy, I think.
Yeah, T5 Tolstoy. Yeah.
Yeah, Team 5, what altitude are you at?
I think we are 36, 360.
Can you please climb to 380?
Okay.
Due to traffic. So this is the southern part of Norway that we're flying over now. And now we're directly above my city.
It looks this is a mountain region, correct?
Well, yes, it's mountainous, but all the things you see down here is the city of Kristiansand.
Oh, cool. Now we finally can see the engines flows.
The trail?
Yeah, the trails.
Yeah. We have about 229 nautical miles left to go, and at about 150. Yeah. Um, Let me see here. I'm just gonna find the first descent waypoint here. We were supposed to be 9,000 at Octos.
Okay, I'm watching the landing checklist. Auto or on or off. Ica memo.
Team 8 to Unicom. Is everyone still having fun?
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Muggsy is still on the ground. Does anyone know what's happening there?
No, try to contact.
Yeah, we're not getting any success here.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear it.
Sorry.
What you can do
That's
is,
too bad.
because we are about to come in for the star here, most of us. If you're patient enough, we can you can join us for the debrief. It's going to be probably in about 40 minutes or 30, yeah, something like that, 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah, you guys keep going. We're there's something wrong with the two models not being the same, and it's really not letting us do much here.
Are both of you on the default livery?
I am.
And he as well? Liveries are nice, but they just add to the complexity and should be removed. Octos. Yeah, we're actually going to start descending now. So I'm going to set flight level 90, which we're going to be at Octos. Engaging Manage descent, so it's thrust idle descent.
Yes, I see the flight level set.
Team 3 is 80 miles out of Octos and descending, departing flight level 360 for flight level 90 to be leveled by Octos.
Team 5 again. Do I have to disconnect U controls and connect again to reconnect to Telstar now?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I see my own airplane and use this, and we are connected now.
Yeah, okay, so if you're both in the air, then, well, you can basically be on the ground too if you want to, but just be sure that your engine is running, that you're in the takeoff state, and then you can connect to him.
So we have to reconnect?
Yes, if you're not connected right now, then of course, yes, you need to reconnect.
We are still connected, but...
Not syncing. You're not syncing?
Yeah.
Then restart the server and reconnect.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Descent checklist, please.
Team 1 at 27,000 feet, coming up to Baghdad.
Approach briefing.
Let's see. Is completed.
Auto brakes.
Is set to low.
Is ECAM status.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to be saying these things.
Yeah. So, approach briefing completed. Auto brake set to low. ECAM status. Let me check. ECAM normal. Descent checklist complete.
Bravo. Excellent. So the next point will be 10,000 feet.
Transition level is 8,000 feet, correct?
Yes. No, it was 7,000.
Yes, I remember that is set 8,000. Is it possible that you can get some icing here since you are passing through a snow mountain?
No, because we will have to have clouds that we're flying through for being icing. So visible moisture in the air, and then if you look down there at the temperature, it says true TAT and SAT. So TAT is total air temperature, and it's minus 15 Celsius. If it's 10 degrees or below, and you have visible moisture, that's freezing conditions, and you should use anti-ice.
Okay.
But even if it's really low temperature, as long as you don't have visible moisture, you will leave anti-ice off. Unless, of course, that you get anti-ice warning on the ECAM.
Yes, I'm checking that.
Yeah. Team 8, report speed.
Team 8, repeat please.
Team 8, report your speed, please.
Team 8 current speed is Mach 0.53.
Thank you. Team 7, report your speed, please.
Team 7 current speed is 278 knots.
Do you have a Mach number?
Nope.
Okay,
Got me on
278. Team 8, do you have a Mach number? No, sorry, a knots number.
Oh, I have one, sorry. Team 7, Mach 0.584.
Can you slow down a little bit for me, Team 7?
Sure.
Thank you. Team 7, vectors due to traffic, fly heading 280 degrees.
280 degrees. Team 7.
I'm going to increase our speed to 320 knots.
Okay. I'm not speaking a lot because I'm reading the checklist and trying to memorize everything.
No problem.
But I really need to print this new version.
Team 5, are you able to slow down a little bit? I can't hear Team 5.
Yeah, what speed you would like?
Just need you to slow down a little bit.
Okay, we're doing that.
Setting speed 340.
Yeah, I see. Why did you decide the transition level for 8,000 instead of 7,000?
It's set to 7,000 now. You can see there it says 7,000.
Yeah, but when we prepare it, you say 8,000.
Team 7, you can resume navigation to next waypoint.
Resuming navigation, Team 7.
Team 5, please fly heading 070 vectors for traffic.
Didn't you forget to say something?
Passing 10,000 for 9,000.
So you already at 8,000.
And what do you do?
So I'm going to ask for lights.
No, you're going to do the lights. The landing lights though, and then you can get the passenger back in their seats.
It's landing set built. Okay. So, approach checklist, lights on, seat belts on, approach data.
Hang on. Yep, we can do the approach checklist.
FCU, FMA, PFD, ND.
Thank you.
Approach checklist completed.
Thanks. Team 5, turn right heading 220 degrees. Speed to 50 knots or less.
Right on 220.
You did not announce
Team
6,000
5 was it pretty right
flight
on
level.
'Yep.
220?
Say again, Team 5?
The heading you gave us?
Yes, that's right heading 220.
Right heading 220. Okay, roger.
Yeah, coming down to, we're passing transition level. Set local QNH, which was, hang on, 1028. I'll set that on,
1028.
and I'll set that on the standby. Set and cross-checked. Team 5, turn right heading 270 degrees.
Can you repeat, please?
Right turn 270 degrees due west.
270.
Team 5, you can resume navigation to next waypoint. No speed restrictions.
Resume to next waypoint and no speed reduces. Thank you.
Gonna reduce our speed just a little bit here. Team 7, report your speed.
250 knots, Team 7.
Roger. Keep 250 knots for now. Speed 220 set.
Check.
Team 2 to Unicom, we have a bit too much altitude, so we're doing a small loop here to lose some height.
Roger, you have traffic behind you. approximately 7 nautical miles or so.
Roger, Team 2 have the traffic to my left.
Yeah, it's basically a long chain of all of us here. If you're gonna do a loop, if you can get on quickly, you can do it. Team 1 and Team 8 reduced to minimum speed.
Team 8 reducing speed to 220 knots.
This is Team 1. We reduced to 190.
Can you give me 160 on both of you?
Roger that. 160. Managed.
Team 8 setting speed 160.
Team 2 speed 180 until 60 ME.
Get the chocolate?
You have chocolate?
Toffee crispy.
Ooh, nice one. I see 101. Yeah, that's correct. Our ILS is in there. Just have to wait to get close enough to get the frequency or get the localizer up.
Okay.
Team 1, you can do speed 180.
This is Team 1. Please repeat.
Speed 180 until 60 ME.
Thank you very much. Changes to 180.
This is Team 2 to Unicom. We're 10 miles out on approach.
Yep, just keep speed up to 180 until 60 ME.
Roger, speed 180.
Team 8, I need you to go 160 for now.
Team 8 slowing down 160.
Team 7, speed 220.
220 knots, Team 7.
Team 8 to Unicom. We have to descend 4,000 feet before our final fix. And we're trying to slow down with full speed brakes, but we're still at 210. Please advise.
Well, I would suggest getting your flaps out and gear out, and
we are already at managed speed, and we're in speed brake full. It's either too fast or too high.
Okay. Can you do an orbit?
Copy that. We'll do an orbit. Left hand, right hand?
Left hand.
Doing a left hand orbit.
Brake. Team 7, speed 160 knots.
160 knots, Team
7. Team 8. No, Tolstoy is that Team 5. Team 5, speed 200.
This is Team 1, runway inside.
What you did?
Speed 200 set.
There are quite mountains over here.
Team 7, you can give me speed 160.
Doing 160, Team 7.
Yeah, so just go full flaps configuration. Or flaps 3, probably. Team 8, cancel speed restrictions. Give me your high speed possible.
Team 8, copy that.
This is Team 1, still a 180. Requesting reduced speed.
Team 2, well, you don't have speed restrictions after 60 ME.
Confirm.
Yep. Team 5, confirm speed 200.
Negative, we're still descending. And 310.
Throttle 310.
Yeah, we're a bit late, had some trouble.
Okay, well, then I suggest that you hold or at least try to do orbits at your current position. You're too high at your current location to the airport.
Yes.
Team 7, report speed.
Doing 160 knots, Team 7.
Thank you. Team 8, report speed.
Team 2 to Unicom, we're clear runway.
Team 8, report speed.
Team 1, 2.5 nautical miles out, ready for landing. Speed 130.
Team 8 to Unicom, come in. Well, I'm hoping that he's keeping his speed up. Team 7, are you able to give me even a little bit slower speed? Can you do 150 for me?
Roger, 150, Team 7.
Thank you. I'm going to set 4,000 feet on the FCU pre-selected. Not engaging. Are you still with me, RFS Neo?
Yes.
Yep, good.
I'm not sleeping.
Yet, that's
Team
good.
8 to Unicom, we are 2.5 nautical miles away from the final fix for ILS runway 35.
Can you report your speed, please?
Team 8 current speed is 210 knots and decelerating.
Okay, well that's good. You have free speed. Try to keep speed up until, like, if you can give me 180 until 60 ME, that would be great.
180 until 60 ME. Team 8.
I've got team 8 inside team 7.
Roger. Okay, we'll start to send to 4,000 here.
This is team 1.
Yes.
Team 1, yeah, clear the runway.
I'm going to set speed to 30. We can catch up a little bit.
Any advice on gates?
Nope, pick whatever is free. Do the terminal building is like a round structure, I believe. So try to pick one of those.
Roger that, thank you very much.
I really don't understand what is the issue with the frames per second.
Team
last
8 to Unicom, we are established on ILS runway 35.
It's maintaining stable.
Team 8, clear to land, runway 35.
Team 8 clear to land, runway 35.
Oh, and the winds are 360 at 10 knots. Be aware of a changing gusting wind condition at 1200 feet. Winds are 350 at 18 knots at 1200 feet. Team 5, resume on navigation. Okay, I'm going to set 3,000 feet and engaging. We have contact with the ILS. I see the diamonds for both the glide slope and the localizer.
Yes, he's catching the glide slope.
Yep. Okay, setting managed speed. Team 7, cancel speed restriction, clear to land runway 35. Winds 360 at 10, be aware of gusting wind conditions at 1200 feet.
Clear to land team 7.
Team 3 to Tolstoy. Are you there?
I don't think he's able to speak on Discord right now. I think only his PM can speak, or his PF, which I think
Stand by.
is
Stand by, please.
Yako. Okay, you can give me flaps 1.
Speed set, flaps 1.
It's speed checked.
Oh, I see it set.
Yeah.
Speed check, flap 1 selected.
No problem. And you say
Team 8 clear of runway 35.
You're about to tell me something?
Yeah, I forgot what it was. No, actually, you can say speed checked before you move the flap handle. So you check the speed before you do it. Just that we're not overspeeding. That's the point of saying speed check. Just that we're below the maximum airspeed for the flap. Yeah.
200 knots.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna click the approach button. Localizer capture, waiting for the glide slope. Cat 3 single. Decision height 230. Team 3 is established on the localizer, runway 35, 9.7 nautical miles out, speed 180. Yeah, glide slope capture.
Yeah, I saw it.
You can arm the speed brakes.
Speed brakes arm.
Okay. You can advise the cabin. Okay, we can have flaps 2.
Speed check, flaps 2.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 3.
Speed check, flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Check speed. Flaps full.
Landing checklist, please.
Okay.
Disconnecting
So,
the autopilot. Manual flight.
landing checklist. Auto throttle speed or off.
Speed.
ECAM memo. Landing, no blue.
And then you say?
Boat.
Yeah, okay. Landing, no blue.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Landing checklist completed.
Thank you. You can give me the landing lights. Yeah, they're on. Yeah, cool.
Then landing lights on.
Clear of runway.
Team 3, final runway 03 landing. Sorry, 35.
1000.
Check. Stable.
Team 5 is 8 miles from joining the localizer.
Under above.
Continue.
Minimus. Didn't you hear me?
Yeah.
Velkommen til Norge.
Reverse.
Then spoilers deployed.
And spoilers deployed.
And then you say 70.
17.
Okay. Manual braking. Okay, you can announce clear of runway and clean up.
Team 3 Unicom. Runway clear. Anti-ice. Off. APU starting. APU starting.
Mm-hmm.
Lights off. Landing lights off. Strobes off.
Yeah, you can give me the taxi lights though.
It's on. FCU green. WC, WX radar. What is WX radar?
Weather radar, but we're not using it though.
Okay. Predict windshield off. Ground spoils retard disarmed.
Team 5 is
NG modes select normal. Flaps retract. TCAS mode off. Or standby in this case. Transmoder mode standby.
Flaps is still showing 1 for me.
No.
Oh, okay. Just gonna put it up.
Brake temperature check. Brake fans as required. Let me see. No need.
Okay. Let me see here.
So clear as runway. It's your side now.
Yeah. I don't have any items there. Approaching the gate, taxi lights off. I did that.
Okay.
And you can
taxi lights off.
Yeah.
Monitor call APU.
Yeah, so when it's available, you forgot to, well, at least it wasn't clicked for me, the start button, so I just clicked it. I'm gonna wait for the APU and then I can shut down the engines.
But I did start the APU.
Oh, okay. For me, yeah, it was just the master switch that was on for me. The start button didn't turn on. Well, but a good, successful flight. Just gonna do the parking checklist here momentarily.
Yes, waiting for APU.
Yeah.
I can see that the landing is very stressful. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of things to do
Yeah.
at the same time.
Indeed. Okay, is the APU almost there? Almost there.
Yes, it's green. For
Okay,
me.
okay, available. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Parking brake is on. Exterior power, we do not have it. So the APU, I'll put the bleed on. And engines 1 and 2, master switches come off. Seat belts, oops, just going to click continue on this one. And seat belts come off. Beacon can come off. And fuel on board, we have 3920.
Just wait. The logbook just came up.
Yeah. I have fuel on board 3900.
Yes, confirm.
Okay.
Fuel on board 3900.
It's your
Can't do anything because I have the logbook opening.
Okay, you can click continue.
No, it was taking time. Just appeared right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fuel on board 3900.
Check.
Econ slide disarmed.
Yep.
Chrono clock.
Yeah, you can press the chrono clock to stop it. And that's 1 hour and 11 minutes.
Yes. Announced flight time. Okay. 1 hour and 10 minutes. So, transponder is off. Fuel pumps is going to be.
Team 5 is clearing the runway and we are taxiing to the terminals.
Welcome, Team 5.
Thank you.
Continue. RFS Neo.
Yes, fuel pumps off. APU bleed, we don't need it.
Yeah, we can keep the APU on. We don't have external power.
Okay. APU is on.
Okay. Parking checklist, please.
So, parking checklist. Radar and predicted wheel shield off.
It is off. Okay, so this one I will read. It says PM, but it's supposed to be. You will read it, and I will call out the answer.
So, radar and predicted wheel shield
is off.
Engines
are off.
Brake temperature
is checked.
Seat belts
are off.
External lights
off except nav and logo.
Fuel pumps
are off.
ADIRS
Our nav
APU
is on.
Parking brake shocks.
Parking brake is on.
Parking checklist completed.
Thank you. Okay, cool. Welcome to Bergen, my friend. Did you enjoy?
Yes, it's my first time here.
Yeah. I'm sorry for the delay there was, but it's we couldn't just do as last time because last time we had problems with bandwidth on Discord.
There's no problem. This is always time to improve something.
Yeah.